Hey beautifuls! So today I am giving you guys my Halloween makeup tutorial. This is a re-uploaded video if you're confused of why you sound different in this video and not the last one. Well, funny story, if you've seen my Twitter or my Snapchat, then you know that YouTube decided to demonetize the last one because I said a very bad word apparently. So we're just gonna go through this again. So if you've already seen this video, I apologize in advance, but in case you have no idea, here we go again. So I put primer on my face before I put the face paint on. I'm using the Snazaroo face paint, but as you guys will notice throughout the tutorial, I basically feel like I shouldn't have put primer on because I feel like it messed with the face paint, or I should put primer all over, and I'm obviously getting the face paint all over my face, my neck, and my chest. I'm wearing a tube top, by the way, so if you guys are like confused to like why do you look naked? I'm not naked, I'm wearing clothes, I promise. But like I said, if I was gonna wear this out, I probably would have done a little bit better of a job with getting the paint to look as even as possible. So now I'm using a matte translucent powder from Primark, and I thought it would light me up, but it didn't. So I'm taking these two purple colors and working them into my crease. I'm using the lighter color from the BH Cosmetics Party Girl palette. All products will be linked down below, listed down below. I'm sorry, I still don't like voiceovers. And then I will take the darker purple color and work that in my outer corner and also into my crease. And then I noticed, oh hey, I probably should cover up my lips because I'm an alien, but it was starting to take away a lot of the face paint since that beauty blender was already saturated in water, so I don't recommend that. But now I'm just going in there, and now I'm taking some of the black from that palette as well and working that into the corner and the crease because I wanted my eye to be kind of purpley and also smoky. And now I'm taking this pink shimmery color from the palette again, and I'm putting that all over my lid so that my eyes are a little bit shimmery, but you guys will see that wasn't enough for me. And again, if you've already seen this tutorial, I apologize. I'm not re-uploading it again after this if it happens again. So yeah, but I'm just taking this white shadow from the palette, which didn't really do anything. And I'm just laying down a base with this Maybelline Master Curvy liner that I love. And then actually I didn't talk about it in the last video, but I used this Wet n Wild metallic eyeliner on top, but it didn't really do anything. It just gave it like a little bit of shimmer, not really anything. So I don't really like that, but yeah. So I am just combing out my eyebrows, and I'm using this black from one of these Wet n Wild paint palettes from a couple years ago to carve out my brows and to fill them in, just because I feel like it's a lot more noticeable and it just works a lot better. And I feel like with this look that I was going for, it just worked so good. I normally wouldn't use black in real life to fill in my brows. Okay, so after that, I'm curling my lashes, of course. I'm putting on some mascara. This is the Maybelline Lots of Lashes Great Lash, and I stabbed myself in the eye with it, which I absolutely hate. Oh my goodness, that really hurt. So now I'm using both of these colored mascaras. This pink Wet n Wild one I put on my lower lashes. It didn't really do anything, so I was like, heck with that. And I decided to go with the purple Makeup by Shayla one from Maybelline, and again, didn't really put off a lot of color, so I ended up actually just using the Maybelline Great Lash just to go over it because I was like, wow, that didn't do anything. That was pointless. I shouldn't have bought these mascaras. And now for lashes, I'm using the Vegas Nay Eyelure Grand Glamour Blue Pack. And there's Claro. I had to have her help me open up that paint palette because those nails, girl. And now I'm just putting on some of that glitter paint from one of those Wet n Wild palettes. It's one of those colors that looks like it's really glittery and it's gonna look so nice, but I was putting it on my eye and it just did not show up, so that's why I'm using the pink craft glitter right here. Big warning, if you're gonna use craft glitter, be very careful with it. And then I'm just using purple on the outer corner I want to say, or just around where I put the pink. And then I decided to take some of that glitter glue stuff again and just put it on the brow bone. Is that what I want to say? Yes, brow bone. And I decided to take some hollow glitter. This is actually from Michaels, and I just put it all under there so I could be hollow, because if I'm gonna be a pink alien, you guys, I'm gonna be all hollowed up. I can't talk, I'm sorry. Just try to blend the excess off, and now I'm taking this light pastel color in this Wet n Wild pink palette, and I'm using a beauty blender as my concealer. Basically going to use this as like how I would do regular makeup, but I noticed that it was like taking the paint away, so I just decided to do my whole face so it would match my body better anyway. And I feel like it matched a little better, but definitely, as you guys can see, it's really patchy. So if you guys have any suggestions of how I can make that face paint work for like next year or something, please let me know. And then I just ended up using my finger to tap it in, because your girl ain't got time for that beauty blender, and I didn't really have the brushes that I wanted to use because I didn't want to ruin all my makeup brushes doing this. I'm sorry if you guys hear my phone. Blend all of that out with my fingers. I'm also watching Hocus Pocus right now, so if you guys hear that in the background, I apologize. And then I just decided to take it down at my jawline just to give me some added definition, because again, I'm an alien, I want exaggerated features, so you guys will see as I contour, it's gonna look a little bit muddy, but that's what I want, so I'm not too butthurt about it. And now I'm using the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Onyx Ice as my contour all over my face, everywhere where I normally put bronzer if this was a normal makeup look. I love this Skin Frost. This is actually the only one that I own now. Yeah, you guys can see it looks a little muddy, but you know, aliens have like all this different texture on their face, so that's what I was really going for. Really wanted it intense, especially around my nose. You guys will see in a second. It's just a little bit too intense, but I had to sit there and blend that for a little bit. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. A little bit muddy. And then along my jawline and down my neck. This was definitely not meant to be perfect, so you could definitely go out just like this if you didn't want to do anything else, but I obviously want to be a pink hollow alien, so what am I going to do? I'm going to add glitter. I'm using the same glitter glue from the Wet n Wild pink palette all over where I normally put highlight, and then I just decided to stick some more of that craft glitter. I'm using the pink and the purple just kind of to lay it down because I wanted it to kind of fade into my contour, but it didn't really work out, so you guys will see I end up actually using the hollow glitter. I want it to be as glittery and holographic as possible. There we go. And then I was like, heck with the brush. I'm going to use my fingers to apply this. This voiceover is actually a lot better too, because last night I was being quiet since David's brother was streaming on Twitch, so he's not home right now, so I get to film a normal voiceover. Oh my goodness. So I'm just basically putting that hollow glitter everywhere. Again, please be careful with this stuff around your eyes if it's not cosmetic glitter, and I dunk my chin to there. Yep, I did that. Then putting it on the bottom of my jawline, and as you guys can see, I was getting it all over me. So that's kind of inspiration for what I decided to do later. And then I decided to put some of that pink on my lips, but it just looked too light, and then I ended up putting face paint over it. It was just a mess, basically. And then I put some of the normal color. Okay. Yep, I just put my lips in that. Put hollow glitter. I would definitely not do that again because a lot of that ended up in my teeth actually. But again, if you're going to use craft glitter, please be careful with it around your eyes and stuff because it can get your eye and all that kind of stuff. So now I'm taking my lash glue and I'm gluing some of these gems to my face. I actually ended up using an eyeliner, fun trick, to pick up the gems and stick them to my face. But again, if you're going to do this with lash glue, please get clear or white because black was all I had, so it kind of looked a little muddy, but whatever. This was all in the top of my head, by the way, so if this is taking inspiration from someone that I don't mean to, then I apologize ahead of time. I was actually inspired by Nicole Guerrero from her alien look last year, and I was like, I want to do that. That's who I am as an alien. So again, I'm doing the same thing along my contour with more bigger gems, and then the other side I decided to just squirt it on there and was using my fingers because the eyeliner wasn't doing it for me anymore. And both sides are not really that symmetrical, but again, I didn't really intend for it to be. So I'm just taking a lot more of that little glitter glue stuff and I'm putting it all over my chest because I wanted to put some gems there. But again, if you're going to put gems anywhere in your body, I do recommend lash glue because these just ended up all falling off, and then I went glitter crazy. And yes, this stuff was horrible to clean up. Like, it's still in my bathroom as we speak. I've tried everything. Cool filter moment. Hello. That actually would have been a cool filter. I'm sorry for gulping, you guys. I was like, really? What? And now I'm just taking some dry shampoo because my hair was greasy. I already have glitter in my hair. And this is my completed look for Halloween. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you all have a very happy and safe Halloween. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Slow motion mandatory beauty guru montage.